Fortunately, we can't let you go without addressing that Conor McGregor stuff that was happening overnight. I think you dismissed that there was any truth in the fact that there's negotiations for a fight.
Yeah, I think Conor knows that his time is coming to an end. He's become the piñata of combat sports, just like I predicted he would once he reached this level, and he just wasn't going to be able to hack it. And so I think now that he realizes it's happening, he's trying all that he can to keep himself relevant as best he can, even going as far as calling out the Japanese featherweight Nasukawa.
Yeah.
That guy just did an exhibition with Floyd Mayweather. I don't think he was actually intending to fight guys as big as Floyd and Conor. Physically big. He's a very small guy. So it was a one-off kind of a situation, and Conor has to understand he's not Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather doesn't lose. Conor loses every year. So I think Conor twisted up the roles a little bit. He got a little bit confused. He forgot he was Conor McGregor and thought he was Floyd Mayweather for a second. Where he could just walk into the free money because guys like Floyd have earned that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But in truth, I think he's just trying to look for a free money because he knows his time at the top is coming to an end. I found it kind of laughable that Nasukawa kind of told him to step aside and say, hey, it's not really going to happen. I'm not and so I think suddenly when that happened, you started to notice the rumors about me and Conor. So I don't think it was coincidental. I just think it's his team trying to put out things to keep his name in the public eye because there were no talks about me and Conor prior to him trying for Nasukawa. Suddenly Nasukawa tells him to go kick rocks, basically. And right away there's rumors about me and Conor negotiating, which obviously we were not negotiating. Conor is the kind of guy who wants to try to find the best situation for him to try to win a fight and make money. But that's getting harder and harder because in order to make the kind of money Conor wants, he needs to fight guys that are going to beat him. So he's in a tough situation. I don't think there's a more lucrative fight out there for Conor than myself at this point. He can't realistically get anybody like Pacquiao or Mayweather. And the Nasukawa fight was free money, but if Floyd Mayweather got $9 million, I mean, what would Conor McGregor have got against Nasukawa? 6, 7? Sure, it would have been free money because you're too big for the guy, but you're going to get a lot more money than 6 or 7 million fighting Paulie Malignaggi. So, again, I think truth starts to kind of seep through little by little. The fact that he's walking away from the most money he can get by looking for other fights as opposed to fighting me. And I think like I said, I think it's laughable. I think one big error Conor McGregor made is he's going to be irrelevant in a couple of years. And I will never be irrelevant because I'm always on TV. So I will make sure his legacy is dead and buried because I know he has no legacy. I know his entire legacy was garbage, and I know his entire legacy was made up of a small run, sort of like a lightning in a bottle kind of a thing. He actually was not as good as people thought, and it's now being proven because a legacy is created over longevity, and Conor McGregor has had no longevity. He's just the punching bag of combat sports. And so, believe me, when Conor McGregor will be gone and irrelevant in the next couple of years, and I will make sure in my time everybody knows how overrated he was, and I will destroy whatever legacy he thought he was going to make because he's a con artist, and I've been slowly uncovering how much of a con artist he is, and slowly but surely people have started to realize this and understand this and know slowly but surely how correct I was about him with the results he's had, and so that's what he's got to look forward to because it's over for him.
And these rumours aside, I know Eddie Hearn has actually come out and said it's a fight he would be interested in putting together on DAZN.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
Definitely
Eddie has said he'd be interested in it. Listen, there's no fight that he can make that when he makes more money than he does fighting me. The problem is he gets beat by me. Because at this point, why are you looking to fight Japanese featherweights for half the money than you would fighting me if you can beat me? You know what I'm saying? Like why are you trying to make fights against Japanese featherweights? You know what I'm saying? Where you're going to make half the money, if not even less than half the money than you would fighting me. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to. We need the fans and the media to kind of put 2 and 2 together and make 4 at a certain point. And I don't think they're cognizant of that or understanding that. Hearn can easily put the fight together. I'm sure Heyman can easily put the fight together. Showtime has said they'd be interested in it. I don't think it's a no-brainer at this point. I don't think it's any secret at this point. There's money in the fight, but I don't need money. I'm not going to go to mixed martial arts. he's going to box me if he fights me, and he's going to catch a bed.
Yeah. So if real talks do happen for a boxing match, it's something you'd definitely still be interested in. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And a boxing match would be interesting. And I'd love to do a winner-take-all fight just so he'd go for free, but I don't think he'd ever agree to that. I would love to fight Conor McGregor in a winner-take-all fight in a boxing match. I absolutely would love it because I would beat him to a pulp. I would hospitalize him, and then I'd make him go home broke too. But he knows it, and so it's a shame that even if the fight were to happen, I don't think he has the guts to really agree to terms like that.